How do you overcome overwhelm?
Personally? Like me personally?
Think so. Yeah, I think they're asking
I'll
you.
just answer it like that. I overcome overwhelm, I mean, kind of similar to what I was describing, but I told the girls in my mastermind this yesterday. I was like talking about when I feel so frustrated and overwhelmed, like exactly what I do. And I was like, okay, well, first I have to create space for myself. I have to deal with it. I can't just deal with it. I have to deal with it. So I deal with it by first, whichever one just like wants to naturally come out of me. Sometimes it's at the same time, like feeling my emotions and then writing down like what I'm feeling or what's stressing me out or what I need to do. So writing out all those things and then feeling what I'm feeling. And so like yesterday I wrote out the first thing that needed to come out was what was on my brain. And so I wrote out all the things I needed to do. And it was like stupid shit. Like I need to, clean up the house, and I have like finish the laundry, and I have this stuff I need to fold. I need to go through all my mail, and I need to and then I was like, and then work tasks. I need to do this and that, and then I need to find this, and then bigger projects. I need to call the IRS, and I need to, I need to hire this person. I need to figure this out. I need to research that. And then it was like, I'm stressed out about the fires. I'm stressed out about this person. I'm stressed out about that relationship. I'm stressed out about that. I'm like just writing out everything that was on my brain. And after I wrote it out, I was like, okay, wow. And then I realized, wow, I have a lot of emotions I just need to feel around this. So I just let myself feel my emotions. And then the way I deal with it is I give myself energy work. Like, so I set up my little space. I got my journal, and I opened up a session for myself. And in a session, I'm releasing a lot of emotion. And so kind of the first part of that is I just cleared out my field, because I'm like, I'm just going to feel better and be able to handle this better if I clear all this stuff. So I was cutting cords. I was just pulling energy out of my body, and I was immediately just feeling better. And then I could kind of start to see like, okay, what's the first thing I need to do? And the first thing that was on my mind was the stuff with the fires. So I was like, let me do stuff around that first. So I was doing energy work. I was just like writing, things down. I was reaching out to some people. And then I felt like, okay, that feels like good for right now. And then I was like, what's the next thing that's like really weighing on me that I can do right now? And there were just things I needed to like mentally figure out, because I felt like I couldn't focus on my to-do tasks until I figured these bigger things out. So I started doing energy work around it, and I was just, reading my fields and asking my guides the questions, and I started getting my answers, and I was writing it down. I'm like, great. And then I felt like I have a plan now. Okay. And then once I had a plan, I felt more clear-headed. So then I was like, now I can execute the plan. So then I went out and I looked at all the plan, and I started organizing it around when I could do those things. What makes sense, what can be handled right now, like what could be handled next week. And then I gave everything a place, and then I started executing some things, and then I felt better. So that's pretty much what I do anytime. Like I have to brain dump, I have to emotionally feel things, I need to get some information, get some advice, which, most of the time is from the spirits, but there are certain times when I need to call a friend or something. And then I craft a plan, and then I execute.
Yep.
And that's how I handle it. And like part of that crafting a plan is like, this needs to go. I'm just not doing that. I'm going to make this decision. Like yesterday, we're canceling this trip. I'm just not doing that task. Like that's part of the plan too. But yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, I'm like, I have to deal with this. Like I have to deal with it. So what's going to allow me to deal with it? So first it's getting into a good energetic and mental state, and then it's actually taking action.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
It's a great step-by-step as well.
Thanks.